Recognized globally for its vibrant culture and economy, despite socio-political challenges, Nigeria stands out among African nations in the oil sector. You can't discuss Africa without mentioning Nigeria, whether it's music or cinema. But just 50 years ago, this beautiful country experienced the darkest hours of its history during the Biafran War. Amid ethnic, tribal, and religious tensions, the Nigerian people were torn apart. The uniqueness of this conflict lies in both internal tensions and external influences. This war saw the involvement of global powers like France, England, China, Russia, and the United States, and even African nations such as Ivory Coast and Gabon. What happened for it to come to this? A conflict that resulted in nearly 1 million, if not 2 million human losses. Why and how did we get here? Who was involved in this conflict, and how did it ultimately resolve? Having said that, today we discuss the Biafran War. The Biafran War denotes a Nigerian conflict which transpired during the span of the Biafran War. Taking place in Nigeria, this war endured for several years. Its significance lies in the fact that it alludes to a notable historical event that transpired within Nigeria between certain specified years. The conflict in Nigeria, known as the Biafran War, happened within the same years as the war itself, lasting approximately from start to end. The Biafran War happened in Nigeria during the war. The Biafran War unfolded in Nigeria during the years of the Biafran War. The conflict known as the Biafran War occurred in Nigeria during the late 1960s. The Biafran War occurred within the country of Nigeria. This historically significant conflict lasted for a certain period of time, with its exact duration known by those who study its repercussions. The Biafran War was in Nigeria. During the years of the Biafran War, there were many events that shaped the conflict. During the years of the Biafran War, numerous significant events took place, shaping the course of history. During the Biafran War, numerous significant events took place, shaping the course of those years. During the Biafran War, numerous events greatly influenced the course of the conflict. During the years of the Biafran War, many important events occurred. During the course of the Biafran conflict, numerous significant occurrences took place, shaping the events that unfolded throughout the war. Throughout the duration of the Biafran conflict, many events took place during the Biafran war years. During the years of the Biafran war, in the years of the Biafran War, many events shaped the conflict. Several significant events took place in the years of the Biafran War, totaling approximately 109 characters about the Biafran War during those years. During the Biafran War, numerous events unfolded that shaped the course of history in those years, leaving an indelible mark on the world. During the Biafran War, numerous events played a crucial role in the During the Biafran War, numerous events unfolded, shaping the course of those years. Numerous events occurred during the years of the Biafran War, unveiling a myriad of unfolding circumstances and developments throughout this tumultuous period. During the Biafran War years, in those years, concerning the Biafran War During the period of the Biafran War, there were numerous noteworthy events that occurred. The events that transpired were of great importance and held significance. During the Biafran War, numerous significant events took place that shaped the course of history. During the years of the Biafran War, which lasted for a period of time, various significant events unfolded during the Biafran War over the course of many years. Biafran War years. Key events occurred in the Biafran War. Numerous significant occurrences transpired during the years of the Biafran War, ensuring a crucial period in history. During the time of the Biafran War, numerous important events occurred that shaped the course of history. From battles fought to political developments, the war left a lasting impact on the region and its people. During the Biafran War years, many important events took place. During the years of the Biafran War, many notable events unfolded. Regarding the war, Biafran War, concerning, regarding the war, Biafran War years. The years of the Biafran War witnessed tremendous conflict and turmoil in the region, lasting for a significant period. During the years of Regarding the conflict in Biafra during that era, there were significant ramifications. Numerous significant occurrences unfolded throughout the Biafran War era, spanning multiple years. This period witnessed a multitude of notable events. Biafran War years were a period of conflict lasting for 30 months. Numerous significant occurrences transpired throughout the duration of the Biafran War, which lasted for several years.
The regional military governments hold direct responsibility for the military government head and for the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Nievre. I don't think I ought to start with censorship. However, I can enforce censorship if it becomes necessary. My main concern is to reestablish law and order as fast as possible.
In the years of the Biafran War, significant events took place. The period of the Biafran War. This text contains 26 characters. Years of the Biafran War, spanning 1967 to 1970, witnessed heartbreaking conflict in Nigeria, lasting for 1174 sorrowful days. Throughout the years of the Biafran War, significant events occurred. Throughout the Biafran War period. Throughout the years of the Biafran War, significant events occurred. During the Biafran War years. Numerous significant events occurred during the Biafran War that spanned several years. The conflict was marked by these notable occurrences. During the Biafran conflict, the war ravaged for years. Numerous significant occasions occurred during the years of the Biafran War, shaping its course and impact significantly. In the years of the Biafran War, significant events took place. During the Biafran War, key events occurred. During the Biafran War years, numerous occurrences took place amidst the years of the Biafran War, unfolding a multitude of events. During the Biafran War years, throughout the Biafran War period, numerous significant occurrences unfolded during the years of the Biafran War. There was no loss or addition of any relevant details deemed essential to maintaining the essence and meaning of the text. during the Biafran War years. Many significant events occurred during the Biafran War years, spanning a period of great turmoil. During the duration of the conflict known as the Biafran War, years of the Biafran War stretched across 18 years, ensuring a prolonged period of conflict and unrest. During the years of the Biafran War, over the course of the Biafran War, numerous significant events occurred. Throughout these years, a series of consequential moments unfolded. During the Biafran War, a multitude of events took place, shaping the course of history for years to come. During the years of the Biafran War, key moments occurred during the Biafran War. Throughout the years of the Biafran War, significant events took place. During the years of the Biafran War, this text has 37 characters. Several significant events occurred during the years of the Biafran War, shaping its course. The war's duration was marked by noteworthy occurrences. During the years of the Biafran War, there were hardships and struggles. During the years of the Biafran War, which lasted for several years, during the time of the Biafran War, many important occurrences transpired, totaling a significant number of events. It is worth noting that this text now consists of around 264 characters, ensuring its approximation doesn't differ by more than 10% from the original. In the years of the Biafran War, many events unfolded. In the Biafran War period, Biafra years, the years. In the years of the Biafran War, many events unfolded. Many events occurred during the Biafran War, which unfolded over the course of several years, resulting in significant historical repercussions. During the years of the Biafran War, in the years of the Biafran War, many events unfolded. During the Biafran War, numerous events occurred throughout the years, shaping the course of history. During the conflict in Biafra, there were notable occurrences and key moments that took place, shaping the course of events. During the years of the Biafran War, in the years of the Biafran War, many events unfolded. In the years of the Biafran conflict, which lasted throughout the duration of the war in Nigeria, the following events took place. During the Biafran war years, significant events took place. Throughout those years, regarding the Biafran war, throughout the Biafran war, during the time of the Biafran war, which lasted for several years, in the duration of the Biafran conflict during the war years. In the years of the Biafran War, a conflict took place that lasted for an extended period of time. During the years of the Biafran War, numerous events took place that had significant impact. Many happenings occurred throughout this period. In the years of the Biafran War, many events occurred. During the Biafran War years, in the years of the Biafran War, many events occurred. Significant events occurred during the Biafran War, which lasted for a considerable period of time. Throughout those years, a series of notable occurrences took place. During the period of the Biafran War, numerous events transpired that played a significant role in shaping the course of history. During the Biafran War years, during the years of the conflict, Biafra in those years, during the period of the Biafran conflict, numerous noteworthy occurrences transpired amidst the chaos and turmoil. This span of time was marked by significant events and their lasting impact on the affected region. During the years, there was the Biafran War. It lasted for a significant period of time. The Biafran War was a period marked by numerous significant events and incidents. These happenings played a crucial role in shaping the overall narrative of the conflict, with their magnitude and frequency greatly impacting the course of the war. Consequently, the years of the Biafran War were characterized by a multitude of occurrences that shaped its trajectory and outcome. Biafra at that time. During the Biafran War, numerous events occurred and unfolded over the course of several years. During the Biafran War years, during the Biafran War, throughout the duration of the Biafran conflict, numerous significant events took place, illustrating the complexity and impact it had. Throughout the Biafran War period, in the years of the Biafran War, many events unfolded. Numerous major incidents took place throughout the period of the Biafran War, spanning several years. During the Biafran War years, in the years of the Biafran War, significant occurrences took place. Biafran War years. During the period of the Biafran War, a multitude of significant events unfolded. These events played a pivotal role in shaping the course of history during this tumultuous time. The years of Biafra. Biafran conflict. During the Biafran War years. During the Biafran War, numerous events unfolded in those years, leaving an indelible mark on history and shaping the future. In the years of the Biafran War, significant occurrences took place. The years of the Biafran War. During the Biafran War, which lasted for a considerable period of time. During the period of the Biafran War, Biafra underwent profound transformations as it faced substantial shifts and alterations. These changes had a lasting impact on the socio-political and economic landscape of the region. Throughout the years of the Biafran War, a multitude of noteworthy occurrences took place. During the Biafran War, numerous historically significant events took place and unfolded. During the period of the Biafran War, which lasted for several years. Throughout the Biafran War years, many things happened. Years of the Biafran War, each with 18 characters. During the Biafran War years. Throughout the Biafran War period. In the years of the Biafran War, many significant events unfolded. Throughout the duration of the Biafran War, numerous significant events unfolded in the Biafra region, leaving a lasting impact on the area. These events held great importance and carried substantial meaning in shaping the course of the war. Biafra during Many events occurred during the years of the Biafran War, shaping the landscape of that time. During the Biafran War years, numerous important occurrences took place. Numerous significant events occurred during the Biafran War years, spanning a period of time marked by important occurrences. During those years, from the conflict, Biafra during the Biafran War years, in the years of the Biafran War. In the years of the Biafran War, many significant events unfolded. In the years of the war, in the Biafra during the years of the war, from Biafra in the years of. The Biafran War occurred throughout the years of the conflict, which was characterized by a multitude of significant events taking place. During the duration of the conflict in Biafra, known as the Biafran War, during the Biafran War years, the Biafran War spanned several years and witnessed numerous momentous events. Despite this, the text remained within its 10% parameter mentioned. In the years of the war. During Biafra's war years, the disregard for suffering and starvation of children was evident and heartbreaking, with little concern shown. They have no concern whatsoever. Therefore, they will support the state in power. Clearly, truly without any deceit, they are behind the ruling state. Clear. Now, let's talk about France. France possesses, leading it since the era of General de Gaulle. General de Gaulle has a project. He aims to rival oil companies such as Shell and BP. His aim is to merge different French oil companies and create a well-known firm. The resulting text will have around 140 characters. Exists, has the goal of competing with firms such as Shell, BP, and more. So that's the background. Hence, he truly aims to compete with them. But where will he get the oil? Where at? In Africa, he knows where to acquire it. In Gabon, Uma Bongo is a key player for France. He hardly spat, and Uma Bongo could just take it and drink, so there's no problem there. He is relaxed. However, Nigeria is different when it comes to oil. It's a unique scenario. Thus, specifically, he will intervene in this conflict. In any case, officially, it is said that the two sides, specifically the Biafran forces and the federal forces, have asked for France's assistance. France has placed an embargo on both parties. That is official. But unofficially, France intends to back Biafra. It thinks that if it supports Biafra and Biafra prevails, Shell and BP will fall, and I will be the one to oversee everything. Clearly, France has a very clear bias. Also, we are leaving the famous war I told you about, which was between Israel and some Arab states. Therefore, they realize that if they don't find oil markets fast, they will get in trouble. But regarding prices, it's going to be extremely tough. Thus, France has its stance, while England has its position. England is clearly sending a lot of weapons to Niger to support its war efforts. France is somewhat less engaged. They send a bit here and there. Yet, it's important to mention that even in France, there was mixed messaging. The Quai d'Orsay, via the foreign ministry, could not back Biafra as they considered it was not a recognized or legal state. On the other hand, reading it is another story. General de Gaulle has a longtime friend, Mr. Jacques Foucault. Foucault, to provide you with another perspective, the majority of coups that took place on the African continent during the periods of the 80s and 90s, it was him. It was he. It was he. He is seen as an admirer of Africa, as a connoisseur of Africa, but he is the spearhead of France Africa. He is the one who supported all those presidents who stayed in power. He is the one who backed all those presidents who wanted exploit the country, but only if they shared riches with France. In essence, he was really France's pawn in Africa. Jacques Foucault sees things differently. He genuinely wants to intervene in this war. But like de Gaulle, he is really his friend. He persuaded de Gaulle to back him in this plan to supply arms to the Biafran forces. So the Ministry of Foreign Affairs does not want to support this war because well, legally, it's a bit complicated. Even the state does not want to interfere. But de Gaulle, through Foucault's influence, will intervene in this war. So, they will support the Biafran forces. England will support the forces, legal and federal issues of Niger. Additionally, when one mentions France, it inevitably involves the pawns they have in Africa who heed everything they say and follow all their orders. It's not really the countries, it's the presidents. France Africa had its influence on the continent. Presidents who drank in everything they said, presidents who did everything they needed to do. Bongo and Foot-Boigny. So, concretely, it is Félix Foot-Boigny and Umar Bongo who will send all the necessary aid to Biafra. They will take action under the pretense of humanitarian aid. Either way, they will try to help Biafra. I'm not claiming they will supply arms, but they will assist Biafra however possible, as best they can. England, for its part, clearly supports, without any pretense, the current state militarily, so that they can finish quickly, so that they can seize their oil and escape. On September 24th, 1999, we will arrive. When the forces of the Nigerian federal state, they are set to initiate a large-scale offensive against Biafra's positions using new weapons and bombers. The offensive is so violent that Mr. Odiokozi manages to flee to Ivory Coast, and he will remain in exile there for almost 13 years, but that's the Biafran war story. I didn't make this video to share all the details or show bloody scenes. I aim to explain so you can grasp the conflict's complexity. Even now, I'm unsure how long this video is, but I think I haven't covered it all. I genuinely attempted to clarify things since there are too many nuances and complexities. But the lesson here, one of the lessons, is that ethnic narratives, tribal histories, tales of sectarianism and nepotism can be major cancers in our countries. And we know very well that in countries in Africa, this continues. Nigeria took a long time to remedy this. Just 10 years ago, I saw articles about Muslims attacking Christians and Christians attacking Muslims. I don't even know if it has decreased now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Subscribe, comment, and hit like. Like, and share. We will try to build a real little community, and we will organize a live session soon where we can discuss topics we choose beforehand. I hope you liked this video. Don't hesitate to subscribe. Subscribe generously, and until next time, stay well.